Welcome to Avian Overlander. This is Russell Edgar. Kind of exciting to show what we're doing today. I'm showing you a purple martin house that has been ratcheted down to its lowest position because we had some big wind, 45 miles an hour or better, last couple of days, so I lowered it. And I'm going to raise it in the video and show you what it looks like. But as you can see, we've made a yard next to our yard. It used to be a sheep pasture. We pulled the fence and made a lovely flyway yard. As you can see, the Troyer Gourds are there. There's 18 gourds on that aluminum pole. Around those gourds are 4 bluebird houses. That'll keep the tree swallows and the bluebirds out of my Troyer Gourds because they'll have their own houses there. Those are not the only 4 houses we have. We have about 12 houses around the farm that bluebirds and tree swallows can use. Among the purple martin people, that's what we want to be. They call them wannabes. We want to be landlords to purple martins, and we're going to work quite hard to get that done. What today, with this little preface of what we're doing to the side yard here, we're going to install speakers and a computer system so that we can tell the purple martins we want them to come. And what you do to do that is you play a morning song or a dawn song that was recorded years ago by, I think, Cornell, but I'm not sure who did it, that recorded a great deal of activity in the morning at a purple martin nesting site. Purple martins come to that sound. And so if you play it every day, hopefully you will entice purple martins to come and live in your gourds or whatever purple martin houses you have. This is the base. It's mounted in concrete, goes down into the ground. It has 3 rows of gourds. I only have the top 2 or top row open. The rest of them I have caps on the ends where the sparrows, which are an invasive species introduced here around 1900, I believe, they are a mortal enemy of purple martins. So you want to reduce the ability of sparrows and starlings to get in the gourds. If you look carefully, the Troyer Gourd has a special entrance. I'll put my hand up there so you can see that a starling on most days cannot enter, but a sparrow can. I'll ratchet it up for you right now and give you an idea what it looks like when it's fully erect. The houses, I've ratcheted them up. They're up as high as they can go in the air. And hopefully one of these days, very soon, we'll have some scouts come and check them out. This is the setup we currently have. Small laptop, powering a CD reader, playing the morning song all day, actually. This is a standard procedure of people who want to attract purple martins. Purple martins have a particular genetic or DNA feature. They are, a couple of them actually, are pretty wonderful. They only live in man-made structures in general, any of them that live east of the Rocky Mountains. They were, DNA was changed by the Indians' behavior. Indians used gourds and entice them and they learned that that was the way to live. Also, purple martins always return to their birthplace. And I'm not talking about near the birthplace, I'm talking about to the birthplace. So if we can get a pair or two or three, it would be lovely, and get them here and raise babies, their babies next year will return to our, I'll swing up so you can see it out the window, our structure. We have enough room for 18 pairs. If we get 18 pairs, you better believe I'll put up another pole to give us more room, but that is highly unlikely in the near term. Amazon was here about 45 minutes ago and brought us the treasures that we're going to use to make the speakers outside. We have 100 feet of 12 gauge marine gauge wire. This is a double. It has a black and a red inside the white sheath. We have 6 pair of swell, S-E-W-E-L-L, gold-plated, deadbolt banana plugs. We have 1 Foci, F-O-S-I, amp. It is only 2-channel. It has 100 watts per channel. That'll be way plenty enough for the speakers we're going to put in. You see, this is a very small item. That's my hand. There's the item, the amp. Has really good reviews. The antenna there is a Bluetooth antenna. That means that the Bluetooth on the laptop will connect to the Bluetooth on the amp and transmit the data so we can hear the morning song. This is a pair of Yamaha all-weather outdoor speakers. Their maximum power would be 130 watts, just a smidge more than the maximum of the amp. That'll work just great. They look real nice. They have really good reviews. I've just taken this speaker out of its wrapping. It was well done, traveled well. This is the side that the woofer and tweeter will be projecting from. I'll turn it over so you can see the back. The back has a place for a banana plug, 2 banana plugs actually, a pair. And then you see, I'll step to the side, you can see it has a connection to mount them on some kind of a wall and or pole or whatever you choose. The mounting bracket is made of steel. You can see it has a place on each end that you attach to the speaker, and then it has a place that you can attach it to whatever you're attaching it to. In my case, I'll probably put it on those posts out there that I just showed you, and I'll probably later put it on a pole that's up in the air about 10 feet. Seeing how it works, I've attached the bracket to the back of the speaker. These are just simply large hold downs or threaded. Protects the back of the speaker pretty well. And on the other side, the same item. Well, I had this speaker, I'll pan down to it, there it is, attached to this post on the corner of the porch. Everything was working great. You can hear the, you can see the cable over here. It was just pristine. And then Lynn and I talked it over and we decided we're going to change our mind. We're going to, and I just finished doing one, we're going to put a speaker under the eave. That would give it some protection when we're having snow or sleet or rain. I'm going to climb up on the ladder and actually I'm going to take this off, this bracket, mount it up here and wire it in. And what we'll have at the end will be a double set of speakers up high. I walked out into the yard just now to check and see if they were shooting the sound that I wanted, and they're really loud, or that one is really loud in the yard. I'll swing around so you can see. When I say the yard, I mean this. And this structure, the whole idea of this was to bring birds to this structure. And that structure, that purple martin house, is 60 feet from where I'm standing. Purple martins like to live within 50 to 100 feet of humans. So we just made that up. We made it 60 feet instead of 100, and it's close. For those who like a close-up of the bracket, it is setting right on top of the window frame, screwed to the wall. You can see this is the screw that I used for the lower screw. The top screw, the finish board here, sticks out a little bit, so I cut a piece of the shingle and put it here, slid it in behind, and then I use this longer screw with a washer on it, go through. This is extremely sturdy. It will never come off of there as long as the house remains here. Well, the speakers are mounted, operating, loud, doing exactly what I wanted them to do, calling in those purple martins. The only thing I haven't done, and I think Lynn's going to do that tomorrow if we have a good day, she wants to tuck the wire in so it's less conspicuous, and that will be fine. But right now, everything is operating the way I had planned for it and hoped it would. I hope this has been useful for you. If you could, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there. In the family, our family, the Edgar family, we have a thing called the Edgar luck. And it seems that I have it immensely all the time. I've gone all to this effort, and if you will stay on the video about 30 seconds, you'll see that the purple martins came about 2.5 hours after I completed the last piece of this video. And so I've included their picture of them, a short video of them enjoying the new house.
What was that? There may be another one.
Well, they think it's a good place to be.
They seem to at the moment.
We're fighting and a kick in the head.